Yo, back with another video. Yeah, we're out of Florida, so my last video I was taking a load down to Florida from Thomasville, Georgia, and then from Arcadia, Florida, I went to Apopka, or however you pronounce it, another place in Florida that took me out of Florida to Columbus, Ohio, which Columbus, Ohio is starting to make my cities I don't like list. You know, it's on the list now of one of my cities I don't like, because every time I've gone to Columbus, Ohio recently, I go downtown and I don't like it. And the GPS, you know, almost had me go down a road with a bridge that was low clearance. So thank God that didn't happen though. But from Columbus, Ohio, I ended up in Kentucky, and now from Kentucky I'm on my way to Colorado. King Soopers. I've dropped off many times there before. Clean this. Yeah, I've dropped off at this King Soopers many times, but that's where we're at right now. You know, let's go do a little inspection and let's do a little inspection. Let's get on the road. You know, I'm right here outside of Kansas City at this McDonald's Loves. This place is cool, man. I got here and there was no parking, man. That's what I like about Loves, man. As long as we're not in the way of business, they won't bother you. And I was tired, you know, I was really tired. I made it from Kentucky all the way to like an hour probably past Kansas City, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. I'm not sure where I'm at exactly, but yeah, I'll get the point. It's been muddy and rainy everywhere I go. It's been real rainy and muddy everywhere. The Loves is over there. You'll see it maybe. I don't know. Oh, I just gotta make sure there's no nails, anything. I got a massive oil leak. Them take it off. Remember I was saying I wanted that off. Easier to inspect my tires now, way easier. Look at all this room. Check before I leave, you know. It's starting to become cold and winter. Like, what the hell is that? So, you see how this tire right here is kind of like bald? This happens right here, from what I was told, is when this tire is like brand new and has more tread depth than this one. And since this one's larger, when it spins, this tire just skips on the ground. That's how a lot of blowouts happen. So my tire, one of my drives, I got replaced, and I was like looking at it, and you can see the tread depth on the tire. So you can see that the tread depth on the tire on one of my drives is larger. Like the tire's a lot taller. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna have a blowout later on, which I probably will, if, you know, the guy who changes tires said that's how that happens. And that's how I had a blowout on a trailer tire, is the tire just kept skipping and skipping and skipping, and eventually it got so bald and so worn down that, you know, it lost all its tread. This freaking thing's right here in the way, so I can't really get under there and look. But watch, I'll show you what I mean about my new tire. So this is the new tire right here, and you can't really see on video, I don't know, maybe you can, but like this tire right here is a lot taller than this back tire. So I wonder if this tire is gonna start skipping, or I wouldn't necessarily say skipping because it moves, but I wonder what effect that's gonna do. Much easier to inspect with this not there. Shit, man. I'm gonna have to pull that out. I usually pull it out to make sure it's not something that's really really gonna affect me, you know? Because if it's not deep enough to where it's puncturing, I don't want it to continue to get weight on it and be smashed in there. So take these little whatever they may be out of the tires, and I test, you know, sometimes I'll put water over it to see if it bubbles, and if it bubbles pretty bad, I'll leave the object or whatever the hell I ran over in the tire. But if it don't bubble or anything, you know, because the air, I'll take it out because I don't want it to keep getting more and more pressure as I drive and it runs over. Or I can't talk right now. I can never talk.
forget about it. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. We're about to continue, move on. Did my inspection, all that shit. I'm running a dry load right now, so we're about to get back on the road. My truck's been having issues. If any of you know what this is or what may be causing it, let me know. I know it may have something to do with the air compressor or maybe a faulty sensor, or I don't know. I'm not a mechanic or anything, so yeah. The truck air pressure, when it builds up, sometimes it'll stop right at 100, and I gotta shut the truck off, turn it back on, so that it can like reset the air compressor. I don't know even if it resets it, but I gotta shut it off, turn it back on, and then it'll start building air pressure again. And on top of that, my air pressure is never like built up even. Like the needles will always be at different points. Like this is what it's been doing lately, and I've been documenting it. So here's the secondary, here's the primary, and it's always the secondary. I've been draining my tanks completely, you know, because it's winter time, it's getting cold, but it seems like that's not the case. So if you do know what this is or what it may be, drop a comment. Especially it being my air pressure, just let me know so I could get it into the shop, you know, have Hirschbach take care of it. So yeah, we're about to get on the road. I don't have too much more time. I got my Red Bull in, I got my bathroom break in. It's always a blessing. Oh shit, we gotta take that down right there. Every time I drive, there's always some type of shit falling back here, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll let y'all go. I'm gonna say my prayers and I'm gonna get on the road. Peace. Good morning. It's morning time for me. I got over here to Denver, Colorado to deliver this Whole Foods. Not Whole Foods. Kroger delivery. Last night at 9 o'clock. Usually when I come to Colorado, because this is my home state, I go to Holcomb, Kansas. And this place, if you guys ever come to Kroger, Denver, Colorado, there's overnight parking. There's a good amount too. The address is, let me give you all the address, because the address is 10251 East 51st Avenue, Denver, Colorado. If you ever come here and you have the time to get here, there's porta potties. I know it sucks, especially right now. It's cold as shit. I want to go try to, you know, use the restroom last night, and I couldn't even poop or anything because it was so cold. My poop just went away, but you know, I finally was able to go do that this morning. So, but let me tell y'all right now what I did. So I go to usually Holcomb, Kansas after this, and that's down by where I live. I live an hour and a half away from Holcomb, Kansas, and my daughter's really been missing me. You know, me being on the road and everything, it's been really hard for my whole family. You know, the three of us, my daughter, my wife, and I struggle with, you know, being alone. I struggle with a lot of things that I'll talk about eventually, you know. I just don't want to get into that topic yet. But I came over here, shut down. My delivery time isn't until 3 p.m. I got here last night at 9:45 p.m. When I drive, I push myself, like I run, and push myself because not every day I get a good meal. I get to have my coffee, wake up, use the restroom, and all that. It's usually just go, 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 go. So at least, like, at the end of my load, if I'm far ahead, I could wake up, have my coffee, my breakfast, use my restroom, use the restroom, all that stuff, and I work hard for that. And I wanted to work really hard over here to get this far because I know this place takes a long time to unload, and I wanted to stay right here in the parking lot so I could creep on in there, not activate my drive clock, and be able to make it down to Holcomb, Kansas and visit my family, because the last time something like this happened, I didn't have enough time on my clock to stop to see my family. But I knew better now, because I've been here many times, that how long this place takes. This place takes like 5 hours to unload you. They'll unload you quick, but you wait for your paperwork forever, like a long time. And it's capstone, so if that says anything. But I want to show y'all, like, in 7 hours yesterday, total hours on duty. Sorry for the videos being so weird. My GoPro SD cards keep messing up and shutting off. I need to get a different SD card. But I did 710 miles yesterday, and when I say so, I did 710 miles, yeah. 710 miles, and it was about 8 hours away. 8 hours away, I'd say. I think it was like 7 hours and like 45 minutes, but you know, stopping to get fuel, take my 30-minute breaks, all that adds into your drive time, you know what I mean? A little bit more. But like, if I was to go from Kansas City, Missouri to Denver, it was like about 8 hours. But like I said, you know, pulling off the on-ramps, off-ramps to go take my 30-minute break, get fuel, all that adds extra time. But I pushed really hard to stay the night here so I could see my family. And I'm gonna give y'all a look, let y'all look and see how this place looks. I actually used to live in Denver when I was a kid. You know, I went to middle school and high school up here. Me and my wife lived up here for a little bit, and now we live in a small country town. It's crazy, man. Colorado, Denver, I loved the city. I love Denver. I used to run around this city as a kid all the time, but the city went to trash, man. It's garbage now. Where you head back over there to get unloaded in that area. But you guys got a good look on how this area looks. If you ever come to this I keep on saying US Whole Foods, it's because I'm gonna go pick up in Holcomb, Kansas, and then I'm going down to Garland, Texas to US Foods down there. I've been to both of these places before, so I know where I'm going. But you guys know what this looks like. If you want to save time and you don't want to burn your clock, come stay here, because I'm telling you, this place, you're going to be sitting for paperwork a minimum of 4 to 5 hours plus. So I'm going to get back up in here. People probably think I'm crazy. I was walking around in like short sleeve shirt, all like it was nothing yesterday, and doing my inspection. No, everybody was in their trucks. I didn't even run my heater at all last night, and I just woke up and turned it on. But I'm from here, so it just feels like a nice brisk morning to me. I can see the snow on the mountains, man. I want to go to the mountains. I want to travel back to Cali now so I could see the beautiful view up there. I love the mountains. I can see the snow on the caps.
But all right, man, I'll let y'all go. Ladies, I'll let y'all go. Kids, whatever the audience is. God bless you all. Have faith. Keep pushing. Strive for the best. Strive for the best. Stay positive. Stay humble. It's hard times right now for this country, but you know, if we all stick together, believe in God, we'll make it. Peace.